Hey traders, welcome to 𝗃𝗃𝗏𝗍𝗆's weekly Forex forecast. As usual, we will start with dollar index, DXY, we will cover few majors along with US oil, gold, silver, and Bitcoin. The time frame that we are using here is 4 hours. So all of you who are new to 𝗃𝗃𝗏𝗍𝗆's channel, subscribe, hit the bell icon to not miss any update, and let's dive into the charts. DXY, before we start guys with this one, I want all of you to keep watching till the end, because in today's video, we have a lot to cover, and as usual, a lot of tips will be revealed. So, for DXY, those of you who remember, we said last week market will correct downwards for another push up. This is exactly what market did. We've got here a small drop, corrective structure upwards, another drop, and from these levels, market went all the way up and we broke this top, right? So what happened here and why market went up exactly from these levels? Well, those of you who are aware about wave analysis, this was an expanding structure, expanding flat, and then market went all the way up, we broke this top. Why market reacted from these levels? This is something related to order blocks, structures, supply and demand, trends, and wave analysis. So, dollar is moving up. What next? Looks like we'll get a corrective structure for another up wave. A corrective structure, another up wave. This up move guys, it will be high probability chance move if market gave us here double tops. If that's the case, this up wave, it will be a high probability chance move. Now, what I just covered here is the uptrend, which means those of you who are trend followers, wait market to correct and then you go for the next buy setup. For us, we are still biased to the upside. Now, those of you who would like to trade reversals, this is the end of an uptrend at the moment, for now. Which means those of you who would like to trade reversals, you can wait for your sell setups and then you go for the sell. For us, we do not think that DXY is ready to fall. We can see it pushing up and up for now. Make sense guys? Those of you who would like to trade with the trend, you wait market to correct and then you go for the next buy setup. Those of you who would like to trade reversals, every new high will be the potential last high before the drop. If you really focus guys on these two tips, you can make a lot of money. Now, what wave analysis can give you? With wave analysis, you will understand the fractal nature of the market, minor trends, major trends, when you should be a trend follower, and when you should look at reversals. Euro dollar for this one, I think guys all of you remember this forecast. We said market will correct upwards for another drop, right? This is exactly what market did. Now, let me give you here small hints guys, so you can start to see the power of wave analysis. After this drop here and this wick, this is called a pin bar. Most of retail traders who trade euro dollar, they were biased to the upside, which means for them, this is a trend reversal pattern. Not only this, most of traders who trade order blocks or smart money concept, they will enter somewhere here in this zone and stop loss above this top. Look what market did here. We've got this sharp up. All traders who trade supply and demand, order blocks, or even who are trend followers, they get in the sell somewhere here. The stop loss is above this top. And look what happened here. Even with this break, we were biased to the downside. This is the power guys of wave analysis, market structures, experience, and knowing what market can do next. Not only that, this was a downtrend, which means most of traders who were in this sell, this stop loss will be here, above this top. And this was exactly the reason behind this sharp up and this drop. Now, as wave trader, you might be able to make money here in this up wave and make money here as well in this drop. And do not forget, from here we were biased to the downside. And all of you remember our euro dollar forecasts. Alright guys, if you remember this forecast, and our bias regarding euro-dollar, give us a thumbs up and leave a comment. And remember this, the tips, guys, are more important than the analysis. Those of you are focusing on the tips, you will benefit a lot. And what I suggest you to do, take notes. Those notes, guys, are very, very important if you really know how to use them. Anyway, all we want from you is a like and comment, and I'm personally reading every single comment. So, for euro-dollar, what next? We are expecting market to correct here for another drop. For us, euro-dollar is not ready for the up wave as yet. Those of you who are scalpers or who wanna go for this buy, you can go for it, guys. All you have to do is to risk small and manage your trades. For us, we are expecting market to correct upwards for another drop. Pound dollar for this one, all of you know that we were biased to the downside. Not only that, this was one of the trades of the week covered on our last Sunday session. And even on our Wednesday session, we were saying, guys, pound dollar will be dropping. All our premium analysis service members must remember this drop. And let me explain you from here, guys, step by step, what market did. From here, we stopped you, if you remember, to go for this buy. And after that, market corrects. We've got this drop. This was posted on TradingView. We broke this low, and market went all the way up. From these levels, we said, guys, this structure looks like it will be extended for another drop. Do you remember that? This was covered in our last weekly Forex forecast. The extended structure that we were waiting for is this one. Alright? This is a running flat inside another structure. So after this drop, market corrects, and then we are getting another down wave. So we really hope that all of you guys who trade pound dollar get in the sell and made money in this drop. Now I'm repeating this. If you remember this forecast and this trade of the week, give us a thumbs up and leave a comment. And a special thank you for those who are doing it on a weekly basis. Anyway, what next for pound dollar? All of you are in the sell, you can take profits or move your stops into profits and let market unfold. Why? We are expecting market to correct upwards for another drop. So for pound dollar, we are still biased to the downside. Now, remember this, guys, we are not controlling the market, which means the structure can change anytime and this can shoot up without this last drop. For now, based on the structure, based on our wave analysis concept, we can see pound dollar correcting upwards for another drop. And don't take this, guys, as signals. Take our forecast as an additional confirmation for your analysis. If you have different bias, that's totally fine. Now, pound dollar, it was not the only trade of the week that was covered on our last Sunday session. We also gave dollar CAD and we covered in details on Sunday and on Wednesday live session. Do we have a proof for that? Sure. Let me show you this.
Dollar CAD, we are going to look for a push to the downside. You can certainly start to look for this one to the downside from here itself if you want to. And if you are risking very small amount, do not look for more than 2% on this trade. If this goes back to the upside, which it can certainly, and then break down here. Once market break this low, check the reaction, at least take 50 to 60% off below this level. Market might give you, a reaction around 125 or even 20-30 pips below than that. Okay, from that level, we will start to look for our long-term buys. Okay. Dollar CAD was our trade of the week to the downside. I'm expecting at least 90% of you have taken this move to the downside. As you can see, that market does some sort of structures like that. As long as you know where the market is going, you will be making money. Okay, and I did mention that it's going below this level, and it did do that just now before this CPI news. Okay, if you are still in, I would suggest you take 60% off now. Wait for the rest of your trade. Keep moving your stops towards 25.5, probably that level. wait for the market to go a bit more down, probably towards 15-20 pips below 25 level. From there, take profit, because that would be great for the movement to the upside after.
So pound dollar sell and dollar CAD sell as well. Those of you who are not aware about our premium analysis service, all the details are in the description under this video or in the first comment. Aussie dollar for this one, this was our trade of the month, right? So in our premium analysis service, we gave trades of the week and trades of the month. So Aussie dollar was one of the trades of the month to the downside, and market went down from here all the way to these levels. And we were warning you every week, guys, this is a sell. We are not interested in any buy setup, we are looking for our sell setups, and market dropped. Last week we said market will give us a corrective structure upwards for another drop. This is exactly what market did. What next? All of you are in the sell, you move your stops. Why? We are expecting market to give us a corrective structure upwards for another drop. So for Aussie dollar, we are still biased to the downside. For us, we are in the sell and we will keep managing our trades and moving stops. Dollar yen for this one, we were wrong here. And yes, we were wrong big time regarding yen pairs. We are not denying that or hiding. Yen pairs gave us unexpected moves. And JXY, which is the yen index, it was in free fall and broke 20 years low, which means anytime JXY will shoot up. I'm repeating this. We were wrong regarding yen pairs. Now the problem is with your execution, because based on your questions and in your comments, it was clear that most of you get in the sell, they over-risked, they are adding to losing positions, or they are trading without stop loss. And guys, our 4 golden rules are not for fun. These are rules that you must apply to not lose your accounts or to not lose big. And our 4 golden rules that are written in our first comment are based on knowledge and experience. Make sense? Apply these 4 golden rules whilst trading. Now, coming back to here. Anytime market will give us a sell setup, we are going to take it again. Even we were expecting market to give us a reaction from 127 level, market pierced through that, and we broke it again. So, one more time, you will only worry if you are selling as example from here without stop loss, or you are risking big, or you are adding to losing positions every time market will give you another new high. This is the only way, guys, where you will lose big or you will lose your account. Never ever do that. Alright? For dollar yen, every time market will give us a sell setup, we are going to take it. Even though for this one looks like market will correct for another push up. Correction, another push up, and then the fall. Even with this up wave, it's up to you if you wanna buy it. Those of you are not in, or those of you are trend followers, you can wait the completion of this corrective structure to go for the buy setup. I know those of you are in the sell or in big drawdown, they will not like this. But what we do here, we give you the high probability chance move and not what you like to see. The market don't know you. And no matter what you draw on the charts, it's your thoughts, your limits, not the market limits. Market will do whatever it wants to do. All you have to do is to trade with care and risk small. I hope this is clear, guys, for all of you. What if this one will fall from here? We will be in the sell. Now, let me go to the daily chart and show you guys where will be the next reaction for dollar yen. For this one, if market will fall, the first stop, it will be here. So this drop, guys, it might be a fast and sharp wave to the downside, and then after that another up wave if market needs to go up again. If not, we will get a corrective structure for another fall. So those of you are selling, your target should be at these areas. Make sense? As long as market is above 125 levels, dollar yen will be bullish. New Zealand dollar for this one, we really hope guys all of you trade this pair, get in this sell, and made money with this down wave. This down move was around 400 pips. Not only that, those of you who remember, we said here guys, market will break this top and then will fall. And also for this pair, we posted this chart and this trade on TradingView. So all of you are not following us on TradingView, you do that. Time to time, we are posting charts there as well in details. So for New Zealand dollar, let me show you the forecast. So this was New Zealand dollar posted on the 31st of March. As you can see, market went down from here all the way to these levels. And these are the latest charts posted. This was US oil. If you want to see this, we said market will be going up. We've got this up wave. We will cover US oil in details in a moment. This was pound dollar that I showed you whilst we were covering pound dollar. And this was dollar CAD, and we'll cover this one in detail step by step once we go to dollar CAD pair. For now, all of you are not following us on TradingView, you do that. Coming back to New Zealand dollar, what next? We are expecting market to correct upwards for another drop. And this down wave guys, it will be going all the way down to break this low at least. New Zealand dollar, correction, another drop. Pound yen, this is interesting. If you are a trend follower, this is a great setup for you to go for the buys. If this one will respect the trend, this will be going all the way up to break this top once more. Alright, I'm repeating that. If you are a trend follower. Now, for this one, we are at the end of an uptrend. And as a trader who would like to trade reversals, you must be already in the sell. And all of you are selling, you move your stops and let market unfold. If we get a corrective structure upwards, another drop will be coming. And during Wednesday session, we said guys, all pound pairs looks like they'll be falling. Do you remember that? Wednesday session is for our premium analysis service members. So we said pound New Zealand will drop, pound Swiss will drop, and looks like all pound pairs are going to fall. This is exactly what happened. And pound yen also we've got this drop. So I'm repeating this. If you are in the sell, you move your stops and let market unfold. Do not close your trade. Why? In case JXY decide to shoot up, which means if yen will start to be stronger, pound yen will be falling hard. If you are a trend follower, this is a different story. For now and short term, this looks like it will be going up. US oil, we really hope guys all of you trade this one, get in this buy. Make sense? And just as a reminder, from here we said guys, US oil is going to fall. It will give us a corrective structure downwards. And we posted this one on TradingView exactly from these levels. After that, market shot up. After this up wave, we said last week market will correct for another up move. This is a part of the corrective structure. So we might get up, down, and then another up wave. For now and at the moment, we are focusing on our buy setups for US oil. And again, most of you get in the buy, you must have made profits in this up wave. Gold for this one, we said last week market will correct downwards for another push up. And we said this down wave, it will be at least similar to this one. We've got this sharp down wave. This was a sharp move guys. And on Wednesday session, we said let this one drop before this up move. So those of you get in the sell from here and took profits here, this is more than enough. Do not feel that you are keeping money on the table. As long as you are making profits, that's the goal. Let me give you an example. Let's say market started to go up. It give you a corrective structure, up, correction, and then you decide to go for this buy setup. And if your target is here above this top as example, and market went up here more than 500 pips, don't be sad. In Forex trading, you have to be positive and enjoy the profits that you made here. Alright? You have to be positive, you have to be in good mood in order to trade correctly. And this is something, guys, related to psychology and goals.
So the first one will be the trade of the week will be gold. Gold, we are expecting market to start to go to the upside. Our target for this week, or probably, in the next 10 days, 1970. That's your first target. Well, it starts from here. Well, it starts below this one. I would potentially wait for this one as a corrective structure, one more break, then look for a buy, and that buy might take me all the way to 1970 level. Okay.
What next for gold? We are expecting market to go up. This is the next wave that we are waiting for. What is the bigger picture? What is the pattern? Where gold might go next? And is this one of the trades of the week? All of this will be covered in details this Sunday. Dollar CAD, for this one, I showed you guys the trade of the week when I was covering pound dollar. So, for this one, we posted this one on TradingView and market started to go up. We've got this up wave. After this up move, we said, guys, market will drop. We've got this drop. After that, we said market will be dropping more. This will correct, and this is the trade of the week that was covered in our last Sunday session. Now, after this drop, on Wednesday, we said, guys, look for your buy setups. This will be going up. So from here, we knew that market will be going up, will give us a corrective structure, and then will go up again. Why I'm mentioning all of this? Only wave analysis, guys, will give you this edge. And as most of you can see, from here we knew market will be going up, and from here we knew market will be dropping before this up wave. Right? So 3 to 4 moves in advance. You can achieve this only by mastering wave analysis, no other concept. And if you combine wave analysis, our special wave analysis concept, with price action, order blocks, supply and demand, chart patterns, candlestick patterns, you will have the best system. Remember, this is only to analyze the next move. How to trade correctly, it's a different story. After you know all of this, after you get the knowledge, you get the system, you get the strategies, you get into a great community. All you have to do is to build your experience and master your psychology. This is, guys, the step-by-step process to succeed in trading. Learn how to trade correctly, build your experience, and master your psychology. Your first step to achieve that is our premium analysis service. After that is our Masterclass course. Anyway, for dollar CAD, we are expecting market to correct for another upwave. If you get in this buy and you took profits here, more than enough. Those of you who are not in, wait market to correct, and then you go for the next buy setup. Silver, for this one, we'll wait the market to correct downwards for another push up. Market went in more than expected. So, after this drop, if you get in the sell and you took profits here, more than enough. What next? Corrective structure for another drop. After this drop, another bigger corrective structure will follow. So for now, all of you are not in, you leave it, and you focus on other pairs. Bitcoin, for this one, nothing has changed. After this upwave, market started to go down. Even if we get this drop to break this low, we'll look for our buy setups. We are biased to the upside, and we are only buyers. Every new low will be another opportunity. Nifty, for this one, market dropped. After that, we are expecting market to correct upwards for another drop and then the upwave. Why we are putting this here? Because a lot of you guys are asking about Nifty. So this is exactly what we are expecting. Not only that, all the other indices, guys, are covered in our Sunday and Wednesday sessions. As example, on Wednesday, we said this will be dropping, this will be dropping, this one will be dropping as well. Do we have a proof for that? Sure. Let me show you this.
CXY, we were expecting market to shoot up. That's what market has done. Now from these levels, just above 80, you're going to see a reaction to the downside if market wants to go down. Similar structure as S&P 500 for NDX as well. Corrective structure, one more drop, and then we'll see the reaction. DAX is consolidating here for one more drop. US 30, similar structure, but this one is actually a bit more bullish. Most likely it's going to go break the top, then start a drop to the downside. Japan 225, it's the same structure as well. One more drop is coming, and then after that we'll be pushing to the upside.
So look at this. This one went down after we broke this top. And we knew that a lot of you guys trade indices. So market went up, we broke this top, and we've got this fall, right? After that, look at this. Also, we've got this drop. Look at this one. Also for this one, we've got all this move. So if you are interested in all the other pairs, indices, a lot of other coins, join our premium analysis servers, and we see all of you on Sunday session. With that note, guys, you trade with care, do not over-risk, do not over-trade, do not jump in, do not trade without stop loss, and never ever add to a losing position.